What's going on, everyone? As you guys can tell from the title, I have another amazing Attack on Titan statue. And this one is one that I've wanted for a long time, especially when I started collecting. I saw that one, I was like, yeah, there's no way that I can possibly get this because one, it's been, I think, several years since it got released, and then two, it was just so much money. So I've been saving up money, and especially I was able to get it from Kyo Nation. And if you guys haven't checked it out, that website has a lot of resin statues, so it has a lot of unlicensed or licensed statues. But because I'm only collecting licensed, I went for the licensed one. But they give you like a PayPal invoice, then you guys can just like pay whenever you can. But they only give you like a few weeks, especially now. They're saying that a lot of people didn't pay, so it just kind of got like out of control, and so they just decided to do it for a few weeks. But it was plenty of time for me. I was able to save up and pay for it. But this one's such an amazing statue. I also have a Eren and female Titan, so if you guys haven't watched me open it up from Jim A Palace, I opened it up probably a few months ago. So that's one Attack on Titan statue. This one will be my second. So hopefully with the Prime 1 statue, I'll be able to get it. I'm still trying to figure that out, but it's super expensive. It's more expensive than both of these. So it's going to be a while, but I plan on getting it. I want to collect a lot of amazing resin statues from Attack on Titan. There's a few other licensed ones that are out there, so hopefully I'll be able to get those too and show you guys like just an Attack on Titan collection that you guys will be able to see. But yeah, this Figurama one, I'm super excited. It has Eren and the Armored Titan, so those two, obviously you guys know what an amazing fight they had, and that's why I really wanted to get it. So I'm already excited to open it up, so let's get started. And as you guys can see, this base is really big and it's pretty heavy. It was hard to put down, but it looks amazing. So I wanted to get a close up of like the buildings just around the smoke that they have. And they actually did put quite a bit of buildings, which I really do like that they're able to do. And then even the smoke, I like how it just uneven. Some are bigger than the others, some are smaller. And as you guys can see, that the buildings here in the back aren't as much, so it kind of doesn't engulf the smoke and everything like that. So still a lot of cool stuff. I love that they're able to do it, but just wanted to show you guys before I actually started putting a lot of things down of how it looks like close up. But yeah, here we go. Here is the first part. Here is like just wood for the buildings. Just 3 spots right here, nothing really too fancy. They just wanted to have it there, and then we're gonna put some more bricks on top of the building, just on top, and then just another one on the side, nothing too special. And then just the building back here is going to look really neat. I love the design for it, and I'm glad that they're able to at least make it pretty creative. And then just back here, we're putting it behind the smoke. It's gonna be in the very back behind all of the characters. And then here's another one. We're just still putting more wood. Here's, you guys can see there's not a lot as it was to the other one, but there's just plenty enough to make it look pretty cool. So just another one that looks pretty cool. It doesn't have that much, and then it's just going to be beside the building. I think it's just because it fell out. And then, like I said, just another one. It's going to be just the windows. A lot of this stuff is just going to be the same. Just the buildings are just ruined. Obviously, when 2 Titans are fighting, they're going to be just messed up. And then just the last one, nothing they have to put anything in. It was a little difficult for me to put in because it was just on the sideways, and I'm too scared to break these, especially because this is so expensive. And then now we're going to start with these little things, little bricks, and as you guys can see, some windows and everything like that. So there's not a lot of it showing, but it does make it feel more full, and I really appreciate that. And then here is Rainer. He looks ginormous. He is the 1/3 scale. He was pretty heavy, but he did slide right in, which I'm very happy for. I know I've had some that didn't. And then here is Eren, a lot less detailed, I think, but still looks fantastic. And this one was a little bit harder just because on this right leg was very hard to just kind of slide right through, which did scare me for a second, but it went right in. And then we're going to start seeing the face. I love the teeth that they show for Rainer, and just the face looks great, just slides right in. And then Eren looks a little weird without his hair. but I still like it. The teeth, I love that it's open, but it still scares me without his hair on top. And so here's the part right here where it makes him look less creepy with the hair in the front. Looks great. Love how he looks. And then this unfortunately did arrive broken. It breaks my heart, but I did try to see if I can get it, and I am just gonna put it in there, and you guys can see it looks a little off, but it's there. And then we're just gonna start putting more smokes around. Rainer and Aaron, they just fill all over the place, and it did take a while. I was surprised how long or how many pieces there were for them. And then here's the Aaron one with his mouth. It was pretty hard to put together because there was a hole, and it was taking a while to put, but I did eventually get it. It was a lot more difficult than these ones that I'm putting on right now. Because they just click right in. They're magnets, and they're really easy to put together. Thankfully, none of them, other than the ones on the arm, arrived broken. And they're like I said, they're pretty simple to put together, but there's just so many of them, especially like putting in with Rainer and Aaron. And it does, I think, make it look a lot better, I think, with having the smoke. But I'm happy that, like, I'm just going to keep reading that it didn't come broken. But here is Mikasa. Not too big, but she does look pretty cool. I was trying to get a better video, but it did arrive blurry, and that's okay. I mean, she really doesn't take away from the statue, and it was really pretty hard to put together. So I had to take out Rainer's head and then putting it in the smoke. I didn't get the full putting it together, but you guys know it's gonna go right where Rainer is, and then there's just these little holes that would connect him to it, and then I just put the head in there. But it looks fantastic. I love Mikasa with there. Wow, I'm very happy how this turned out. It's very unfortunate that his smoke right here did break, but I did ask to see if I can get a replacement one. If not, I guess I should be able to super glue it. I just didn't want to do it because I didn't want like a line broken, but it still looks fantastic. Now this is my second Attack on Titan statue, so I do have the one from Jimmy Palace that if you guys haven't seen me open, I did open it probably a few months ago, and that one looks amazing. That one actually is a lot bigger than this Figurama one, which is surprising because this is a 1/3 scale, and I really don't know what that one is. I think it just shows more of the body, but this one does look great. I love how they're able to show the veins for Aaron, and it's a lot different than what it shows in the one from Jedi Palace. This one shows more of like a grainy type. It's just like lighter blue. It doesn't like feel like it pops out. So this one definitely has a lot of like cool design to it. It kind of feels like a zombie type thing to me, at least when I watch those shows. But it does look amazing. I love that they're fighting, because this scene is such an iconic fight that I was really happy to have, and that's why I wanted to get it, because this is such a cool statue, especially with like all this smoke right here. With it just feels like it's a pretty cool battle, that it's just like pretty unique. So that one, this one came out fantastic. I still think the Gemini Palace might be my favorite one, but when you guys see them together, you guys kind of will know that they both look amazing, and you can't really choose one or the other. It's just there, it's just like you love them both. So I definitely will show you guys them side by side later when I do my collection video that they'll be next to each other. I don't have a display for this one yet, but I plan on buying it pretty soon so you guys can see it. So this one's just going to stay right here. So it's just going to be waiting for me to put it up. But especially Rainer too, I do like that they have his like hair kind of like colored that way. I don't know how to explain it, but it's pretty cool. It doesn't feel like real hair like Aaron's done. Aaron's feels like it's actual real hair, at least for statue wise, but Rainer's feels like it's just painted on, which it's white, so it's a lot harder to do than black. But overall, this one is such an amazing statue. I'm super happy, super glad that Kyle Nation was able to have one and me pay for it. It did take a while, but I did get a lot sooner. That's why I don't really have a display case, but definitely pretty cool, neat things, especially Mikasa, especially she's my favorite character. She's back here. Very small, obviously, compared to Titan. She's going to be small. but they made it pretty weird to where I'm like, okay, at least make it a little bit bigger. But Mikasa does look great. I love that she's attacking Rainer, always there to help Eren, no matter what the cost. But he does look great. They all look great. I'm hoping to get the Prime 1 statue. That one is a little bit more expensive. That one has the whole gang, but it might take a while. It won't be ready till probably, I think, the end of the year. So I still have some time to save up money. I'll probably stop buying a few things just to be able to get it so you guys can see my Attack on Titan collection. I'm trying to get most of the statues, if not all of them, for the licensed ones. I know there's a lot of good unlicensed statues, but I really want to get the licensed statues for them because they just look great. And I know if something comes broken, I'm pretty comfortable about getting at least a replacement or something. So yeah, I do really like. I'm gonna spin this over these ruins here. The Jedi Palace has like just bigger buildings, and these are just a little bit smaller, but these still look neat. I still wish that it was probably like covers like the back here, like a little bit bigger, just so it can kind of like match. But I get that the houses are small compared to the Titans, so that's fine. I just, like I said, the Jedi Palace has some other unique stuff that I wish that they had. But this was first, and Jedi Palace had a chance to see what they wanted to do. But yeah, this one came out great. Love the smokes. It has only smokes. I feel like the Jedi Palace had more of like fire around it, which I'm not quite sure why. But yeah, this one definitely looks great. So if you guys have a chance, I don't know, this might be hard to get, but if there's a way you guys can get it, this one definitely makes it so much better in person, and my video probably won't do it justice. But I'm really happy to get this one. I know this is probably like a few years old, so I'm sure you guys have already seen it, but I'm still in awe just to have it in person and seeing this Eren versus Rainer battle and just having it in my collection. Well, thank you guys for watching my Attack on Titan Figurama statue unboxing. This one was a guilty pleasure of mine, like a grail that I know was a few years back, but I really wanted to get it because I'm trying to collect them all. So you guys might have already seen it, but this is something that I was super happy to get. I've only seen pictures, videos, and this one right here was definitely something that I've been wanting for a long time. Since I started collecting, since I've started to get addicted to resin statues for sure. But I do have another Figurama statue coming. I do have other statues coming, but that probably won't be till later in the year. So I'm hoping that I get a chance to catch a break and not having to spend so much money, at least each month, just for these statues. But you never know, there might be some statues that I want to get. There's some Hex collectibles, Naruto statues that I want to get that look amazing. There's some One Piece statues I want to get. There's a lot of statues that I want to get. So if you guys like resin statues, I'm going to plan on getting a lot more, but I still am going to do my hauls and everything like that. So I'm really happy you guys are able to come with this journey with me. I should be doing this collection video here in the next few weeks after I get this, and then just putting everything together. It's still not ready, but it's still going to be pretty sweet seeing everything together. So thank you guys for watching, and until next time.